Intro. Okay.
Yeah.
It has been about 2 weeks, I'd say. A week and a half since we last tried bows at the bow shop. We are back because they called us to say that a few came in that we were interested in trying. So today we're going to try those and we will make our final decision and purchase. But first, Jag's been working all this morning, doing some last minute tree pruning work here in Las Cruces. So he brought us some enchiladas.
If you're ever in Las Cruces, Mexico, Andalays, green chili chicken enchiladas, so good.
If you've had them, give us a thumbs up in the comments. So we're gonna eat these first and then we're gonna head into the shop. All right, y'all, it is the next day. I'm here at the Las Cruces archery range because I wanted to come out and shoot my new bow. You're probably curious what I ended up going with. I ended up picking the Diamond Archery Edge. So if you remember, this one is called a Grow With You bow, which means you can drop the weight all the way down to 20 pounds and then it can go all the way up to, oh gosh, I think 70 pounds. So for most women, you're usually shooting in the 35 to maxing out at around the 50-pound range. So this is definitely enough for me. So another reason that I chose this one is the price point. So I ended up walking out of that shop with this, my arrows, the full kit for a little under $600, which is pretty good for everything you need to get started bow hunting. I really loved the Matthews. I really liked the Hoyt bow as well, but we were starting at around $1,000 to $1,200 for just the bow, like bare bones, just the bow. Another reason I like this one is because, yes, I can start. Right now I'm at 34 pounds as a draw weight, which is comfortable but a little bit challenging. And then I can go up as quickly as I need to until I get to my max out. We'll see where that ends up being. I'd like to be around 40 pounds for this hunting season, but even if I got to about 38 or so, that would be awesome. It might not sound like a huge difference, 34 pounds to 40 pounds, but trust me, it is. It is. If you've shot a bow before, you know what I'm talking about. So I'm really enjoying this one. And the other reason I decided to go with this one too is because when I do decide to upgrade to something that has a little more speed and a little more precision, which the more high-end bows do, I can give this to my oldest son, and all my sons can eventually use this bow because it does go all the way down to about 20 pounds. So I'm thinking when he's 8 now, he still has a child's bow, but when he's about 10, he could probably graduate to this one. So those are all my reasons for picking this bow. I also think it feels really good. I mean, trying all of the bows, there was definitely some more smoothness that I felt in the higher end, but I feel like when you're at this beginning level, you don't really have the experience and the frame of reference to even notice or really be able to tell the difference between a beginner bow like this and a more high-end bow, if that makes sense. So I feel like once I get more comfortable with this, once my aim is better, once my form is better, then when I go back to the shop and try those more high-end bows again in say 2 years, I'll probably be able to tell, oh, okay, I feel a huge difference. Oh, wow, that shot was so smooth or so precise, but I'm just not there yet. So I figured I loved the price point of this bow. I still really like the feel of this bow, and this bow is something that can be handed down to my kids. So it's just a win-win-win. Okay, so enough talking, let's get out there and shoot. All right, guys, so this is the range. It's pretty simple, and I lied to you. I wanted to talk a little bit about form before we actually get out there, or at least what I've learned about it so far. So here's your bow. Let's talk about your stance. When you're getting ready to shoot, you want to blade your body. You want to relax your shoulders, but have a good posture and engage your core. With the bow, when you're grabbing the bow, you sort of make your hand like this and then just slightly angle it. So you're going to do that with your non-dominant hand, and you'll be holding like this. So we go like this, and like this. And I learned this lesson the hard way because the first bow I shot yesterday, I totally whacked my arm with the string, and yeah, it hurts. Okay, so here's my bow. Here's my release. We're going to draw back. It's my first time today. This is so exciting. Okay. And remember, I am a beginner, so I'm not trying to say this as an expert, but I'm just sharing what I've learned so far. So we're pulled back. My knuckles getting tucked behind my ear. And they kind of taught me that you want 3 points on your anchor. This is called your anchor. So behind your ear, and then settled on my nose and the corner of my mouth, because you want to be as steady as possible. And right now I'm lining up my peep sight, and okay, let's see. Okay, that wasn't bad. I'll show you all the arrows in just a sec. Let me grab another one. Load our arrow. These are the fletchings at the end. You want the white one facing up. Make sure you have a slight bend in this arm too. Drawing back. I'm my right eye is the dominant here. I'm in a little bit of a rush to make this video because I need to make it. It's my kids' last day at school, the 2 older ones, and my pre-K-er is about to have a graduation ceremony. So I plan on coming back this evening, I hope, to get a little more comfortable here. I'm shooting okay, but not as precise as I'd like. But like I said, I'm new and I'm in a little bit of a rush, but I just really wanted to get out here because this is fun. It's fun. Let's walk out here. So I did get it sighted in at the shop. So as you can see, there's still plenty of room for improvement, but we hit the target. All right, guys, fun time.